now listening to INCRadio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of us who are watching INC Radio United Kingdom today. I am Elora Dalumpines, and with me today is my fellow host.
I'm one of your other hosts today, Brother Ivan Joseph Dalumpines.
And we also have our guest today.
Just introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm BZ Takliad. I'm from Norwich. It's nice to be here, guys.
Nice to have you on the show. Okay, so right now, it's 4 p.m. In
Britain.
In Britain, yeah, in United Kingdom, and in the Philippines it's currently 12:01 a.m. midnight, and we're gonna be having our topic discussion today, which is about making decisions, which is like something that everybody has done in their lives. And if you would like to get involved in the topic discussion, you can put your comments down in the live chat. You could also put your local congregation in the hashtag, like for example, hashtag Newport Wales, hashtag Bristol Julius, and we'll definitely be reading those out. So if you want to have your shout outs, put them down in the comment section so you got a chance to be read out. So
yeah, we also have just don't forget to just the local congregation hashtags as well. But let's move on to our first part of our topic discussion. So making decisions is like a daily occurrence most of the time. It's mostly a daily occurrence at the time. It's like you always make decisions, even if you wake up, as soon as you go outside, you buy something. And if we face making decisions and allowing us to prioritize and choose what is important. So there's always two choices. You always have to choose one most of the time. We can start off with our first question here, and don't forget you can help us in this discussion as well. If you want to say your piece as well, we'll look at the live chat and also look out for any responses there.
Yeah, it's nice to see what everybody has because everybody does things quite differently. Maybe there's some things that some people have some wisdom to share, and they're that I've never thought of that before, and it'd be useful for everybody.
And then sometimes there's just easy decisions for someone that are really difficult decisions for others. So it's always nice to have other perspectives like that. Okay, so for us here in the chat, us in the show today and the chat. Okay, what are the easiest decisions for you to make? For me, it's just the food in the fridge. To be fair, which one I'm gonna choose?
Because something's already cooked, huh?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Food. What else?
Mostly food. Clothes to wear. I usually just
your wardrobe's quite simple though. I've noticed.
Yeah. If it's all the same,
it's
you
all
streamline
same,
the process.
They streamline the styles, and then you're okay, if I put this jeans and the shirt, everything will go together.
The less choices you make, you just the more time, the more decisions you can make further on in the day.
That's why you take you make what do you call it, base pieces. Okay, gotta have a fashion talk, but anyway.
Yeah, that's actually a good that's a good thing to do as well. Base pieces. What are those?
But it's you have certain style clothes that you can wear with anything else. Just shirt. You could go with multiple pairs of jeans or multiple pairs of jackets.
Literally a white shirt.
Yeah,
a white shirt, and then you can wear the white shirt with a black jacket, a blue jacket. You got your base piece.
Got your neutrals.
No, exactly. And I understand what Elora's talking about there. Yeah.
I'm learning stuff today. It's
you need to ask our sister, our older sister. She usually everything in her wardrobe is neutrals.
She just asks me, you want this clothes?
It will improve your wardrobe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I said, a very easy decision for me to make.
Yeah. What about BZ? Is it clothes as well or something else?
So not relating to clothes, but relating to how I spend my free time, because obviously I'm not as free a lot of the time now because I've started uni again. So deciding what to do in my free time, because obviously when you have a lot of hobbies, they get pushed away from me because I'm not as free. So that's one thing that I like to decide. Just what do I do when I'm free? Just thinking about that makes me so happy. I don't know if that's the same with you guys.
No, I know.
That's actually a good thing to do, because sometimes when I have some free time spare and I haven't chosen what to do in my free time, it's very easy to just sleep.
Oh, to sleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't have something set that day. It's just like, yeah, you're just gonna waste away in bed.
Yeah.
No, exactly. But I want to
Um,
try and like do other stuff actually and just like continue being active. But it is such an easy decision to just go to my bed and sleep. Everything is in such close proximity. It's right there.
Right
It's,
there.
you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Mhm.
Oh, okay. So yeah, free time.
you have like anybody to help you decide that free time, like, or is it just like something that you like may like decide by yourself?
Oh, I decide by myself most of the time. But in decisions, like what about you guys? Who'd like do you talk to help you make those kind of decisions?
Well, not for the free time. Someone asks me if they want to like play or something. Usually like, yeah, usually it's like them for the free time. It's just like, oh, you want to play today? And I was like, I didn't have any plans anyway, so you just like add that. Um, there's also it depends on how heavy the decision is, isn't it?
Like who do you talk to make those decisions?
Yeah. So like we could do a tier. Maybe we could do like tiers or like
Like a
who to
tier
talk to.
list.
Yeah, just do, like
should,
so
we
for like for low priority like decisions.
Yeah,
you know,
low
like,
stake decisions.
Those
Yeah.
take decisions.
yeah. Who do you talk to usually? So like for me, it's probably just like my friends. Then it's just like, hey, do I choose like noodles today or like instant like hamburgers?
Depends like on how trivial it is. Usually, like even if it's so trivial, I literally just put on my social media alone the story.
Mhm.
Paul, which one do I pick? Opinions on this color.
Left or right?
I've seen that a lot before. Yeah, and that usually gets a lot of people helping. So the decision will get made.
Like you gotta put I think not even a poll. Sometimes you gotta put like the questions, and then they give you the questions. The open questions. Yeah.
Mhm.
Usually like search engines work as well sometimes. Like you can also just put in your favorite search engine. Usually they give you an answer there as well.
Mhm.
Sometimes they even search the internet for you now, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Like they just like summarize the stuff that's in the web pages now and just give you an answer.
They
Oh,
do
yeah.
that, don't they, with AI?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I did that one time. I did ask, I was like, what colors should I choose? And that's it. Yeah, and then that's it. And then by the time we was done, we were just like there. Give me ideas, and then that's it. Because sometimes you just like when like they can't think creatively. But anyway, I think like for higher priority, like higher stakes decisions, it probably end up being like more close friends and family.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You
Like
gotta
parents, siblings.
you gotta consult the council.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
council
The
indeed.
council with this like mostly it's just like yeah like especially if it's like really like important decisions like job based like relationships and stuff like that. It's like you ask your friend, your close friends or your family, like because like it's usually especially like your parents or like older friends like who've like been in your situation before
Or like know you for
have known you for like yeah like been in your situation before. It's like okay, it's like if because you've been in situations before, like what would you do based on what I told you,
Mhm.
because they have like experience already and wisdom.
Yeah, and then they also have like, especially if like they've done it before, they give you like, oh, I did this and this is what happened to me. So, usually like they give you like great insights into like what to do and what not to do.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah, because like if like sometimes there's some things that you don't think about because we don't know everything, and there's people who think differently. So like usually they have a perspective that maybe you haven't actually thought about, and then probably completely changes like your like what you think about the situation, or open up things that you haven't like actually even considered.
yeah, it's like different perspectives, things that they've thought of for you most of the time. Yeah, it's like the highest stake like decision I've had to make was probably whether to like go to like a separate dorm for like going to uni.
Oh,
Because
like
choosing the course was
like
fine for
boarding.
me. Like it was like an easy decision for me, one of the easiest ones I made, because just like I want to make cool stuff, and this course lets me do it. So
But it's just funny because for some people that's really difficult, like picking their course. Sort of like
they just gave me like a for me, like I think I asked my teacher for like advice as well.
oh okay,
So
yeah.
you just
your
form tutor.
yeah.
They call it form tutors here, but I don't know what they
couldn't
would call
remember
it.
it. It's been years. Okay, what about like BZ, like aside of like your what do you call it, friends and like family, is there anyone else like you would talk to make decisions?
I was thinking about that as you guys were talking, and I was like, But then you mentioned form tutors, and I was like, academic advisors, low key.
Yeah,
At university, they kind of are meant to be there to give you advice, so you're meant to go to them to ask things. But I was thinking probably I wouldn't probably go to them for personal decisions like relating to like
Yeah.
relationships and stuff, but definitely with like high stake academic ones, I would go to them and ask about like how to apply for jobs and stuff, or if I got a
yeah,
job, I would definitely
Especially
go
like
to them.
yeah. Like
um
I've had actually like good advice from my academic advisors. Yeah.
yeah, especially since they know how the uni system works as well.
Oh,
Like
like
Yeah,
and then
especially
exactly.
specifically to your university and like course, because they do you can ask your friends, but they go to different universities
yeah,
and they have
Exactly,
different
and
systems.
different courses, so
Yeah.
sometimes the requirements are different, like what you would need, for example, because I know you do engineering, like that would be different from what I would need.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I had a friend as well. Like she does like accounting, and then like she asks like her personal tutor, like the uni one they
Yeah,
have for
yeah,
advice, and then like asking like, okay, like what qualifications do I need if I take this course, like is it better than taking this course instead of this other course to get your qualifications, like the you need for chartership, that kind of like conversations, yeah.
Mm.
Or like if like should I like drop this like module, because they've been in the academic like world for like ages, dude. Like
Yeah.
they've so like and they've had a lot of like uh
experience.
experience with students
Yeah,
as well, yeah, to see
mm,
what works and what doesn't.
Yeah. We have
exactly.
a response here as well. It's like someone said uh
Easiest decision to make.
what to eat and what to wear. Yeah.
Or like from Sister Lana from Norwich, yeah.
Uh yeah. The thing is like for me is like whether I don't know, hot chocolate is always a uh nice way to just start off your day. It's like you just forget sometimes. Like I've derailed the conversation. So you were talking about the form tutors, like the charter ships.
Yeah, and also like because like like those are really hard decisions, like especially even like not even academic, even work. Like sometimes I talk to my line manager to like to ask for advice, like okay, like what I have load of tasks, what tasks do I prioritize? But like speaking of challenging decisions, is there like outside of academics, is there any like challenging, or academics actually, it's up to you, like we're all in different stages in life,
Mhm.
what challenging decisions have you had to make in the past, and like who helped you decide?
Ooh, I now I think about it, I love this question. So in my third year of university, I get to go on a year abroad, but the countries that I get to go to are within Europe, and in Europe we still don't have congregations in
Okay.
some countries. So I really had to research based on the proximity of the university to the place of worship. So that making that decision of picking which country to go to for me was like a challenging decision, because I couldn't just go and say, "Oh, I want to go here," um, because what if they didn't have a
A
congregation
worship
there?
service, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Or
Yeah.
if I wanted to go there and then I actually checked the proximity and it was 2 hours away by train, would that even be realistically possible?
Would that be sustainable in the long run? Will
Exactly,
you actually be
exactly.
able to make it to the worship service? Yeah.
No, exactly. And it
Hours
would
a
have been
day.
my first time moving abroad as well by myself, because I stayed
Mm.
at home for university. So having that discussion with my parents and my family definitely opened my eyes, and I had to like weigh the pros and cons in that situation. So I would say that is like a challenging decision I had to make. But what about you guys? I'd love to hear like your stories.
Oh, we have another story here. Before we move on to our one, because I'm still thinking about it.
Ooh, okay, okay,
The,
yes, yes.
yeah, the most challenging decision here, we got one from Sister Lana. Decorating local activities. It's always a
Oh, that's a
No,
yeah,
good
she's right.
one. That's a
It
good
yeah.
is so
one,
hard.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
The colors, the colors are the most difficult to choose. Um, maybe. I think she has another one as well. Moving abroad and leaving my parents. I discussed it with my parents and siblings if I could work abroad. Is that for Haas? Yeah.
But like I do agree with also the first one, like decorating in general is so hard, especially
Yeah.
like because you're trying to like get a certain vibe
Yes, yes.
So you
And
have to like you have to pick your colors and like your decorations and like everything properly, because if you don't pick the right ones, it's just not going to like give the message you want to give. Like for example, if it's like
Yes.
you're celebrating something,
Mm-hmm.
you guys it has to be the right has to
Yeah.
be the right like decorations.
Yeah, it's always good. It says here, Sister Lana, for the decorations, she had to ask like various sisters for their inputs and
Yeah,
suggestions
like
as well.
as like what we said earlier, like I'm asking like different people for like their perspectives, because it can actually open up your like other
Yeah.
like options for you.
This one, just recently as well, like something I've been struggling with as a decisions. Basically, like we have in my uni module, we had to come up with a business idea and then make a 30-page for that. So basically, the hardest part was literally choosing a business idea. So I had to like me and my group mates were like stuck on what the idea was. So I had to
Is
ask
this
someone
recent?
outside. Yeah, literally last week.
Oh, you
Wow.
still do that in uni?
This is literally our module.
Oh,
Yeah, it's part of our
I
engineering
don't, I
management.
don't, I don't miss that. Like I did that in like GCSE, and it was so hard.
Yeah.
Like coming up with business ideas.
Yeah, it's hard to come up with a business idea when you have to make a 30-page like business analysis alongside it too. Anyway.
But like regarding like what BZ said, moving abroad, leaving my parents. Like this, I discussed it with my parents and siblings if I can work abroad. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, like another one was like whether to choose to stay or go. Like, like have a separate, like I'd still be in the UK because I go to a uni in the UK. It's just like because it's so far away from my house, would it be like, it's a bit far, not too far. It's less than 2 hours like travel. So it's,
Still a bit far.
yeah, it's a bit
And do you live
far.
at home?
Yeah, I live at home. So
Living at home. Yeah.
yeah, you save a lot, to be fair.
But like
Usually-
I mean, you still eat the commute still eats it.
I know, but like it's like it's like instead of spending 500 to pay rent and then also travel, you could just pay
depends on where you
whatever
live,
it
though.
costs to pay rent
Yeah,
to
see,
travel.
this is one of the really hard decisions: boarding or not boarding. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta think about like the commute and everything, and the other costs.
Mhm.
But like on top of like yeah, what like what BZ said, it's like yeah, like because I was offered like a job in Cambridge, so like that was but it was really far away from my house. But like one of the most important things I was thinking about was like, okay, because I was living by myself, and also like how far is it to go to worship service, or if like my work hours are actually gonna allow me to go to worship service, or like
for example, it ends at 5, but it takes like 2 hours to get to the place.
yeah,
of worship.
especially because I'm like a choir member, so I have to be there earlier than like everybody else to actually get ready. So like if I take this job, am I gonna be able to perform? It's like yeah. So, like,
And in that situation, like who would you speak to help you with like making that decision? Would you
Yeah.
speak to anyone, or would you like make that decision yourself?
I would pray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would pray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
because that's what my sister did as well. Like she was getting job offers from places, but they didn't like. She was
Yeah.
like applying the jobs, but they weren't giving her like the right. They didn't have space for her basically. Like
I know I would pray like I was praying like for a job. I was like I wanted I was praying for a job that would like not hinder me to go to worship service. So it took a while to find that job, but I actually like after like that 6 months of wait, I actually found a job that was completely like was so flexible that it just allowed me to go. Like I had like it doesn't give me like a lot of like stress, yeah, like thinking about like how am I gonna go to worship service, yeah. So like yeah, praying like how to decide, like please guide me, like praying to God to guide you, like to inspire to guide you to the decisions that you're gonna make, and then to make a decision that's like what's best, that's best for you according to like him, like
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
For me, like another one was like my uni schedule as well. Like it's always because there was also like part of the bit of friction there, because like going through the like on Thursdays, and I had to like go basically rush to like the chapel just to perform as well. I just I prayed every Thursday like last year because it was like really difficult.
yeah, like yeah, that is like but at least it worked out well.
Yeah, but it worked out because like I'm still here. I passed all my modules.
That's great. Yeah.
What ended up actually with the decision you were going to make, if I can ask? BZ.
To go abroad.
Yeah.
So I ended up picking a university in Lund, Sweden. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it, but in Lund they do have a GWS there, and it's only 15 minutes away from the uni by walking. So
Whoa.
Oh
nice.
no, that's really
and
good.
I was able to get that place as well. So I'm very fortunate, and I did ask God to help me with that. So I think the number one strategy to making decisions, definitely praying, because
The first thing you do, yeah.
Yeah.
praying. And obviously he won't even give you that decision straight away. Like you had to wait Laura 6 months to get like your dream job with flexible hours
Yeah.
and stuff. So
And sometimes like it's like the people around you are going to be like the instruments.
yeah,
To give you the wisdom to like make that decision. Yeah.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah, especially my parents, they always remind me to like always pray, especially when you're going through it, because like especially like because it's not like sometimes your friends can't like always help you, sometimes they always go through their own stuff as well, like but like and they're also limited in the capacity of how they can help you. So like the best person we can ask for help for is our Almighty God. But yeah, so we can have a look at a few like shout outs here as well
before we go forward.
Yeah, so let's have a look here. It says
2
here
seconds, like loading.
Yeah. Happy Monday here in the Philippines, Brother Alfie Vallarta. Is that how you would say it? Because and then shout out to our resident minister, Brother Seth, Hebrew and family, to the local leadership, and to all officers and brethren in Heathrow congregation, Brother Michael Bautista. There's also another one here, Brother Romel, hashtag Romford, Britain South. And then there's also Brother wow, that's a lot of emojis. Hello everyone, and it's I think Philippine flags and stuff. And he's also shout out to our hosts, the Dalumpinas siblings, Newport, Wales, here from Brother Joseph Dalumpinas as well. Then we also have one from Sister Senley here, supporting the show all the way from District of Ireland. And then we also have
biggest fan.
Yeah. Sister
Lani King from Battersea. Oh, she's one of the regular regulars in the live chat.
Yeah. We also have like Sister Shireen here, happy watching from Norwich. And
Cheryl Ladboado says, shout out to the Lumpinas siblings hosting the show today.
Yep.
A lot of enthusiasm from Andrew and DP Kiloy from Portsmouth.
There's also Sister Mildred. Hello. Happy watching from the local of Versailles.
Ooh.
Wow. All the way in France. Across the
Is that France?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's in France.
My geography is very poor.
I had to tap into my history for that one. Okay. Yeah, Versailles. Okay, anyway. So we also have a few more here as well. Sister Iana, happy viewing from Romford, South End, GWS, Britain South. So
good luck and congratulations to all the CWS kids participating in the CWS Spotlight and our cluster today. You're all winners from Heathrow, Britain South, from Michael Bautista. Right now in Britain South, there's an activity happening, which is the CWS Spotlight. Okay, so for context, I think that's it for our YouTube like comments for now. Oh wait. Evelyn Peralta, hello po, watching from local of Romford Local.
Wow. I think one last thing is just listing the pros and cons as well for our strategies, like in certain situations most of the time. I think that should be like as well. Like
can I go to worship service?
Yeah, this is pro. You can go to worship service. Con. It's like the cost or something like that.
But like most of like outside of like decisions like that, it's like what's the pros or the cons? Everything got pros and cons. Like it's really like what are you willing to what cons are you willing to take on? Basically, yeah.
What's a good con?
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like maybe like my maybe for example wait. If I get this like driving instructor, it's quite expensive, but like finding another driving instructor in the area is hard.
Yeah.
So like maybe I'll just like pay more
just to get the actual
to get the actual lessons instead of to get it immediately.
You save money, but you're not driving for another year. Like
it's quite hard. Yeah, I find it is really hard to find like driving lessons. Like everyone, I think everyone I talk to
It's fully booked.
has a really hard time finding a driving instructor. It's fully booked, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, we can have it here. I think we can have a station break here. And I can see original music. It's titled "Still Blessed by God" from the 110th anniversary concert. So stay tuned, and we'll see you later in a bit.
There are moments in your life when you stumble in the dark, when you're struggling to make it through the night. So you close your eyes and pray, and to God you humbly say, I am here, please draw near, show me the way. And you look up to a glimmering night sky. You smile at the light of the stars. What you feel in the air, what's been there all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. And so forth you walk with a spring in your step as you wait for the dawning of day. You fear no shadows, the left and the dust, for God's love will light the way. And you look up through the glimmering night sky, and you smile at the light of the stars. What you feel in the air, what's been there all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. Give God's word ever close, close to your heart. Don't let go, hold on by the good fight. No matter the darkness that covers the night, we have God's light. So a glimmering night sky, you will smile at the light of the stars. You will feel it in the air, everywhere all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by God. So a glimmering night sky, you will smile at the light of the stars. You will feel it in the air, everywhere all around you, God's love. You're still blessed by
Welcome back to INCRadio United Kingdom, and you're still watching, and I'm still your host, Brother Ivan Joseph de Lumpines, and next to me is Sister Elora de Lumpines.
With our
Okay,
guest.
and our guest, Sister BC.
Yep, still here, guys.
Still here, yeah. Okay, we're going to be going into our CFO in action, which basically highlights some of the activities that have recently like happened in in the different districts of South and North.
Mhm.
And we're going to start with the Binhi Art Contest in the local of Norwich. So the local of Norwich had the art competition. It was a chapel drawing one, I think. If like
Oh, wow.
the chapel drawing one, like if, when the video aid comes on, everybody's gonna see it.
We could also
Uh,
describe it for our audio only
yeah.
viewers as well.
So like if you it's the Binhi, for those who aren't aware of what it is, it's an organization in the CFO, which is Christian Family Organization,
Mhm.
that includes all of the brethren who are 17 and below who are
Mhm.
baptized. Yeah. Okay. So they had a drawing competition. They had like with different media. It's mostly traditional. I saw the video, like a paint and like pencil and colors. Like it's like it's a good like activities, like activities like that, because some people are going to discover that they like art like that. So, and like it's a good opportunity as well for them, like for all the binhis to connect, like to bond, like and yeah, like as I said, like develop talent and skills for art. And so BZ was you're from like Norwich, so like do you have any other like thoughts about it?
Yeah, so when I was talking with the BIMHI president here, he was asking for some advice because you know how art nowadays is getting very much more digitally,
Yeah,
using iPads and stuff. But he was saying that in order for like the BIMHI to connect a lot more and like not use their screens, he wanted to do a traditional art based, and he asked the rest of the BIMHI in my locale, and they all agreed, and they wanted to do a more like traditional art, even though they called the activity a competition. They weren't really
yeah.
that much. Yeah, it was just nice to see all of their drawings like traditionally using pencils and stuff, and they had a really good time when they did it. It was a very nice bonding activity, like you said. So
Yeah,
it
like
was good.
yeah, I agree with you, because like with traditional, like, because like, you can't you make mistakes.
I
It's
draw
it's
better.
like that, but at the same time it just feel you feel a little bit like more, what you call it,
Attached.
Like
like
accomplished, I guess.
organic.
It's
Yeah.
organic. It's the physical, like, I don't know. I
It's
draw
like
better
it's the
when it's
physical
like
experience of
pencils.
actually like drawing with a
Yeah.
pencil and a paper. That's
Mhm.
completely
Yeah,
different.
I've
That's
tried.
completely different to iPad, because I draw too. I use both traditional and like tablet, like digital, and like there is just something like better. I think you're just a
Yeah,
lot
I've
more involved when you're drawing traditionally. Yeah.
my handwriting's worse on like
A
on
digital.
digital.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Yeah,
Actually.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. Like I'm just like writing the same anyway, and it just looks worse.
Yeah. No, iPad.
Like it's
I write
already
fast.
unreadable, and it just steps it over into like
When
really
you're drawing,
unreadable.
when you're writing in digital.
Yeah, even drawing as well. Like all my lines look
Maybe
weird.
because like I don't know. Maybe because like the texture of the screen makes it harder to
I've
write.
even added like a paper screen, and it just makes it hard to write on it instead.
Yeah, but I do agree though. Like it is. I think we had like a similar activity. I think in the local like congregation of Cardiff, like the chapel drawing competition, and it is like all of the children really love it. They're
Yeah,
completely like
we also did a chapel drawing one in Newport
yeah,
as well.
yeah, I saw
it
it.
was
Like
really fun.
everybody was completely absorbed. It was so funny. Like and then like everyone starts comparing like their different chapels. So like
I really like Brother Jude's Tindahan.
what is
The marketplace, like part of his drawing is really funny.
wait, so there's a chapel.
Yeah,
And,
and then there's like next to it is like in front of it is a square.
oh, he must have really good memories about like that chapel is it in the Philippines,
I think so.
or was it in like, oh yeah, okay,
Anyway, I think it's a good time to move on to our next activity as well. So over there, still in the locale of Norwich, they're very busy over there in the locale of Norwich.
a lot of things going on in like Norwich.
Yeah. So commemorating the 100th birth anniversary of Brother Ranya G. Manalo, the brethren conducted the medical mission. So here actually
Yeah, you could see it. Yeah, you could see
Yeah.
like on the
Here-
screen. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So they conducted the medical mission here in the locale of Norwich. So they did I think they did a various number of checks here. So like conducted like weight and health check. What health checks using health check using weight
And
so-
like blood pressure.
and blood pressure. So like you can see here like all the different brethren from the different CFO organizations here. Is that like an automated one? Like an automated blood pressure checker.
Well, ours was manual.
Yeah,
That's
ours was
fancy.
manual. They had to do math.
Oh, you had to pump it yourself.
they
Yeah,
had
you
to
have to
pump
pump it like with this, this.
Yeah,
this
the thingies. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, but it just gives you like a dial, and then you just have to do math in their head.
yeah,
So
it's
the
quite
nurses-
interesting to see the nurses like they're doing math in their heads with the tweezer. Like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know they had like digital ones. To be fair. Anyway.
It's really good for like the welfare like
Yeah.
brethren. Like,
Apparently, I have low blood pressure.
I have my blood pressure was okay, but when I checked in my local congregation, we had a medical mission as well, and we had the blood sugar test, and like I think it's good to get access to these like especially like because like sometimes like simple things like this is like an indicator of like an early sign of like a health problem, if like you got a risk of a health problem. I check my blood sugar, and then like yeah. And then they were like, are you are you do exercise, like that kind of stuff. And then they all start giving you like
Questions.
questions like like maybe like this is something like you can like check.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I think they did the blood sugar check on me as well. Apparently, it's okay.
Yeah.
Blood pressure's okay as well, so I think I'm fine. Yeah. It's just like it's really nice because like you just go around and it's always nice to know.
You didn't have like a blood sugar check?
No, so when you guys were talking about it, I was like, the blood sugar one sounds so much more serious because we just had a blood pressure, BP check, and then a weight check to help us out. And the titas were the brethren were laughing because the Binki and the Kadiwa were actually the ones with the worst blood pressure. Like it was really high. Someone
I'm
had
not gonna lie.
I don't know. That
Right.
checks out somehow.
I mean, I think at that age, I think like a lot of people don't like actually care about their health that much. Not care,
Yeah.
but like they don't watch their health that much. Is what I've
and
observed.
apparently
Yeah.
it was from like sleeping late a lot, so they
Yeah.
could
Yeah,
really
yeah,
tell.
there-
Yeah, definitely. That checks
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, like students
I was one of those.
or playing games. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I can't do that anymore. It's
Like-
it's not.
Yeah, like I think when I started the job now, like my energy like is just like completely like it's completely different. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I finish work, it's like yeah.
It's so nice to sleep early.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I agree with that. After being sick for like a week, sleeping early now is so good. Like I just want to sleep all the time. It's really
I
nice.
can't. Yeah, you're like I can't believe I've been taking this for granted. I'm gonna go sleep now.
No, exactly.
But like yeah, the blood sugar like test. Oh man, like they
Yeah.
pricked my finger and it was like
Yeah. So basically, what they do with the blood sugar check is that they have to like prick your finger and then just like
Mhm.
exit that like
they,
that.
they have like a tab like
Yeah. Just it
What's
doesn't
the
feel like
color of
much
your
until
blood?
like
sorry.
Like
not a
how do they figure out just from pricking your finger?
well,
I think they have-
it's in your blood, I think.
No,
so
I
they
think
just-
like they have like a tab and it's got like indicators in it. It's kind of like how wait, never mind. I was about to say like a litmus test,
oh yeah, it's basically that.
but like not everybody did chemistry, so
Yeah. Oh.
At
Yeah.
some point, everyone did chemistry.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the
The little piece of paper that
little
tells
piece of
you.
paper tells you
Yeah.
something. But
No, I
like,
think I know what you're talking about, like the pipette, or ooh, no, a different one. That's okay. We can move on.
years ago.
Yeah.
It's fine.
maybe
GCSE
what you're
was
saying
like-
is right, and I just don't remember.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so they check your blood sugar and then they just like
Yeah.
comment on
And
it.
then they have like apparently there's a normal range like of like blood sugar that
Yeah.
like that's okay. Then if it's anything higher than maybe like
Or
if it's
lower.
like 8 or higher, apparently they're like yeah maybe
Yeah,
maybe you need to get that. Maybe you need to go to get that checked.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good. Like it is good because something that's like completely like it's not like it's small now. It's like it could like become like a complication later on. So it's really good to have like health checks like this to see like to see like oh maybe there's something here, like maybe you can check that. If there's nothing, that's good, but like it's like an early indicator, like maybe you need to like to have some changes in your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So Sister Lana Domingo says, "Well done, Bingy boys of Norwich," and then she's laughing at their lack of sleep. So,
Oh yes.
and then it says here, "Greetings to all brethren from the locale of Heathrow, from Brother Ricky Arese." And then also like Brother Emmanuel Inaves, like acknowledging that they also have a automated BP machine. Man, that's nice.
Mhm.
But then and it's like it's like a litmus test for glucose, basically.
yes, okay, thank you. Somebody actually like
Yeah.
describe what it was.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah, and it says brother, sister Norma Williams, good performance, nicer voices. I think it just means nice voices. Cardiff, Wales, Britain North. And then we also like to acknowledge Brother John Vels, son Lozano from the locale of Norwich. Okay. And then and then I don't know. It just does it do the same thing for you guys when you guys get your blood sugar? It just makes your finger sore for a few days.
It literally feels like it like hit the bone or something.
Yeah, it feels like someone just like punched it and then it's like.
But it's not that. It's not. No, me and Ivan
Yeah.
are like making it sound worse than it is.
Yeah.
Please don't get
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, don't
Don't
was
get
gonna
scared.
say,
It
sounds like
doesn't
it's
hurt.
a prick, but how you're describing it makes it seem like a whole. Oh.
It's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
It's just like I hit my shin or something.
Okay, moving on.
Okay.
Okay, so we have another station break where we will be playing another INC original music titled Guide Me, which was performed in the INC EU 50th anniversary. So stay tuned and we will be right back.
Lord God, my life is troubled, burdened with adversity. But with you by my side, in your care I find peace of mind. I will follow you, Lord, with full faith. Your power raises me. I will follow you, Lord, with full faith. Please guide me onto victory. Older in your care, I find peace. You bless me with your love and your grace. Guide me, oh Lord. Guide me, oh Lord. Guide me, guide me. Oh, guide me, oh Lord. Guide me, oh Lord. Guide me, oh Lord. I will follow you. I will follow you, Lord, with full faith. Your power raises me. I will follow you, Lord, with full faith. Please guide me onto victory. I will follow you with full
You're
Okay,
welcome back.
we
You're
are
still watching INC Radio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
Okay, we gotta
I'm
quick,
still we're still your two hosts here.
quickly
Um,
go to the live chat.
and we can go to the live chat for a few more YouTube shout outs. So
Okay,
Brother Mario Oka, great midnight here in the Philippines and enjoy watching here on INC Radio United Kingdom.
Michael
um,
Bautista says, "Happy birthday for tomorrow to my loving wife, Marilyn Bautista. Wishing you all the best from
Sister-
Heathrow, Britain South."
Yep, Sister Vanessa Castillo, great advice. Greetings both from Pensacola, Florida, and then also here, Sister Christina Batista from local congregation of Heathrow. There's also Sister Brother Sonny Cirillo. Greetings from the Salinas local district of Silicon Valley, California, USA. So we got brethren here across the pond watching us on the show today.
Melanie Sevilla says, "Happy birthday to brother George Sevilla."
Wow.
Somebody from Glasgow, like Britain North, hey Tuazon.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
So our own personal shout outs, I guess. Shout out to my parents upstairs, shout out to my sister, shout out to the local congregation of Newport, Wales, shout out to shout out to Swansea, Cardiff, and Bristol. Yeah.
What about BZ? Do you have any personal shout outs that you'd like to say?
So obviously I'd like to shout out the locale of Norwich. We have a lot of viewers from there today, so I was very
Yeah,
happy that
I
they
know.
went to watch.
Very enthusiastic.
And then to my family, and to the Twazon family up in Glasgow, Britain North.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your shout outs. Okay, my turn now. Like my shout out to my family, local like of the INC Radio United Kingdom crew, my local congregation, Newport, Wales, Bristol GWS, Cardiff, local congregation, Swansea. Shout out to the Salia family. Shout out to like our resident minister, Brother Jason Elumir, and the rest of his family. And those are my shout outs.
Okay. So before we end our program for today, we would like to give our acknowledgments first to our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our CEBSI president and CFO coordinator, Brother Angelo Eranio V. Manalo, our INC Media Production Section Chief, Brother Montrevel Boy, INC Radio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray, and District Overseeing Minister for Britain South, Brother Harley Alcantara, District Overseeing Minister for Britain North, Brother Anthony Peña, District Overseeing Minister for Ireland, Brother Pepito Acuesta, and our District CFO Overseer, Brother Mark Fel Sereno. For the technical team and also the technical team in the main studio of the Philippines, we'd like to acknowledge Brother Pong and Brother Irene. So thank you for being our techs for the show today.
Up next is INC Radio Italy North Satellite Studio.
And once again, this is INC Radio United Kingdom Satellite Studio.
I am Elora Dalumpines.
And I am Brother Ivan Joseph Dalumpines.
With our guest, Sister VZ.
Okay, so thank you.